Look, I love a bougie fitness gimmick as much as anybody, okay? I love the boutique workout classes, the fancy supplements, the swanky equipment. But what I don't love is spending lots of money. That's why I'm always on the hunt for ways to get the same results for less. Today, I'm going to show you how I use an Apple Plus fitness subscription and a $250 bike to get the same experience as a Peloton for way less. First things first, I want to show you the bike that I purchased and how I was able to score it for a great deal. Just over a year ago, I purchased the Echelon EX3 Connect bike, which originally retailed for $799. I was able to score mine for $240 by shopping at Woot. The deal was actually so good that my husband and I each ended up getting a bike for just a third of the cost of a Peloton. Now we're able to do workouts together in our own bogus little spin studio, which is so fun and something we would have never been able to do if we went the Peloton route. At the time of filming this video, a standard Peloton bike runs $1,445. By doing a little deal hunting, I was able to score mine for $239.99 each, for a total savings of $1,205.01. As I mentioned, I got this great deal by shopping at a site called Woot. If you're not familiar, Woot is a site that is owned by Amazon, which is great because you can use your Amazon Prime account or a free Prime trial to score free shipping on anything. However, Woot is a little bit of a mixed bag, and shopping there is a little bit like rummaging through the clearance section. But if you're willing to be patient and look, you can score some serious discounts on pretty much anything from workout equipment to beauty products. It's a good one to bookmark and snoop around in from time to time because you never know what you'll find. When I bought my bike, it seems like it may have been an old model that they were just phasing out. The current model of my bike, the EX5, currently retails for about $799, which is a little bit more than I'd be willing to spend. But if you are a budget babe like me, I have linked 3 comparable alternatives to this bike in the description below. My bike is powered through the Echelon Fit app. Once you've connected to the app, you're able to view metrics like your distance, cadence, and resistance. Echelon also offers Peloton-style classes directly through their app, which can streamline your process a bit. However, their classes run $39 a month, which is a little bit too much for my cheap butt. I did use the free 30-day trial that came with my bike, and I will say their classes are pretty decent, and they integrate well with the bike, although the Apple Plus workouts have far better music and are just more fun. It's worth reiterating that this bike is a Wi-Fi bike that will require being plugged in and hooked up to a smartphone or tablet in order to be able to use it. So after this bad boy is plugged in, I just queue up my Echelon app on my phone, and once it's connected, I never need to reconnect it, and it picks up every time I turn on my bike. So I've had this bike for a little over a year, and it has rarely, if ever, lost connectivity, which is something that I was really surprised about and something that's been great. I was a little bit concerned that it would lose connectivity being a Wi-Fi bike, but it hasn't, and it's been a great quality, especially for the price that I paid. Now, to use my bike unlocked from the classes, I just click the Me tab here at the bottom. Then I click Start Freestyle Ride. This will queue up a free ride which I can complete for as long as I like. The app displays my resistance and cadence, which helps me complete my workouts. If you're using a static bike, you can purchase a cadence tracker on Amazon and hook that up to your bike, and I've linked one of those below. To get the actual workout part of my workouts, I use the Apple Fitness Plus app. Everyone who knows me is probably sick of hearing about how much I love these workouts, but they really are so fun, and the app is so affordable. The cost is $9.99 per month, which is $14 less than you'd pay to get a similar variety of workouts at Peloton. My husband and I actually get the annual subscription, which is $79.99 per year, or just $7 per month. New subscribers can get their first month for free and then pay $9.99 per month or $79.99 annually. We have a TV installed in our workout space that is connected to an Apple TV. So to connect to the workout, I simply launch that and pair it with my Apple Watch. Then I'm good to go and I can pick any workout from the app. I'm also an Apple fangirl, so I love that this app connects to my watch. I can get real-time data about my heart rate and calorie burn right up on the screen. Like I've said before, and I will say to anyone who will listen, I love Apple Fitness Plus workouts. They release new workouts weekly and they range from 10 minutes to 45 minutes. They have cycling workouts, but they also have really fun workouts you can do on the treadmill. They have Pilates workouts that are actually super challenging, strength workouts. They even have like meditation and yoga workouts if that's your thing. There's really something for everybody, and I think the value that you pay, the $9.99 a month, you can't beat it. What I also love is their metrics. They go by RPE, or rate of perceived exertion, which basically means how hard do you think that you're working throughout the duration of the workout. Their efforts go from easy to all out. But because they're not giving you an exact cadence, you have to be honest with yourself if you're working too hard or not hard enough. With my Echelon bike giving me a clear display of my cadence and my Apple Watch keeping track of things like my heart rate, I'm really able to get a good gauge on how hard I'm working throughout my workout, so I can be honest with myself if I'm really at an all-out effort or if I have a little bit more in the tank to give. Now, I will say I have never personally used a Peloton or the Peloton app, so I can't say for certain how it compares, but this app is so good that I will never feel the need to switch. Well, my friends, that is it. That is how I save $1,000 and continue to save $30 a month by using Apple Plus Fitness and an Echelon bike to do my cycling workouts. Now that the weather's getting a little nicer outside, I am back to running a couple times a week, but I still get on my bike about 2 times a week just because it's super fun. Well, I actually have a workout to do now, so I'm gonna have to kick you out. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, be sure to give me a like and let me know. And consider subscribing if you want to hang out again for more practical fitness tips, healthy recipes, and ways to increase the peace in your life. Thanks again for hanging out with me. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.